are on the knife's edge of a mountain near Manzanares. And here, I'd like to tell you about an old poem of mine that I wrote as a little kid called Pretty and Beauty. What initially sparked the poem had to do with a whole series of different documentaries I was watching at the time concerning space and nebulae and planets and moons and anything that had to do with space. Astrophysics, listening to people like Carl Sagan or Neil deGrasse Tyson. And all of that at that time came to a head whenever I was talking with my father. I remember the conversation. It was in a place called College Station, Texas, in a little blue house close to the university. I remember I was sitting on the couch, and he mentioned to me Ludwig Wittgenstein, and he talked to me about him for a while. And there was a certain moment, there was a certain quote from one of the books that was published after his death. And the quote goes, "What is pretty is not beautiful." And so, whenever I heard that, I remember my first reaction was a little bit of confusion, because I had never given a thought to the actual differences between the two words, and to what they could mean, and to what they could be referring to. And that, coupled with all of everything that I'd been learning about space or astrophysics at the time, from those little investigations as a kid, I eventually sat down and started to write the poem, where my purpose was to combine the nature that we know from day to day, having to do with trees and the mountains and everything else, and couple that with the extremities of nature that are found in space, and to sum up my reaction, to sum up my point of view or my perspective opening from hearing that quote.